paper number 272. Now in this one, question number 66 to 70. The information regarding 12 people are seated in two parallel rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And in this way also there are some 6 persons. 12 people are seated in two parallel rows in such a way that there is an equal distance. In row 1, A through F are seated and all of them are facing south. Now in this row, A through F they are facing towards south. And in the second row, U, V, W, X, Y and Z they are facing towards north. And therefore, in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in a row faces another member of the other row. Then condition number 1, F sits third to the right of A. F is seated third to the right of A. A does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the row. If A is here, 1, 2, 3, F will be here, that is one possibility. Then what is the second possibility we have? 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now this A can be third from the right end. If A is here, F will be here. There are two possibilities to this one. The next one, what is the next information we have? A does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the row. The one who faces A sits second to the right of B. Now he is talking about this person. He is seated second to the right of B, V is here. Now the person who is facing A, seated second to the right of B, V is here. The one who is facing A sits second to the right of V. Only two people between V and Z. Now in between V and Z there must be exactly two people. Here also two people between V and Z. B is not an immediate neighbor of A. B cannot be in these two places. B is not an immediate neighbor of A. And similarly here also B cannot be adjacent to A. And B does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the line. B is not at the extreme ends of the line, hence in the first case B must be here. And in the second case B must be here. In both the cases B is to the immediate left hand side of F. Clear now? And B does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the line. Then what is the next information we have? And the one who is facing C sits to the immediate right of W. The one who is facing C sits to the immediate right of W. Now C cannot be at this place. If C is here, the one who is facing C is this person is to the immediate right hand side of W is not possible. C cannot be here. C cannot be here as well, because if C is here, the one who is facing C is this person, and this person must be to the immediate right hand side of W, not possible, because that person is to the immediate right hand side of V. Hence, C cannot be at this place as well, C must be here. If C is here, W must be here. The one who is facing C sits to the immediate right hand side of W. Clear? Next one. And in the second case, the one who is facing C cannot be here, and C cannot be here, cannot be here, C cannot be here as well. Hence, there is no possibility to this C at all, isn't it? Now C can be here or not? Yes, C can be here. The one who is facing C and sits to the immediate right hand side of W. Next one, B is not. Next, Y is neither. Y is neither an immediate neighbor of V nor Z. Y cannot be adjacent to V and Z. Hence, Y cannot be in these two places. Y cannot be here. Hence, there is no possibility to this Y in the second case, and the second case got invalid. Y is not an immediate neighbor of V or Z. Hence, Y must be here. If Y is here, only two people between Y and U must be at this place, and D does not face Y, hence D must face U. And the person who is left over is E is the person left over, and in the second case the person left over is X is here. This is how these 12 persons are seated in two different rows, 6 people in each of these rows. Now this is about question number 66 to 70. Then 71 to 75, first write down this arrangement. Then let us discuss about this 71 to 75. Now in this 71 to 75, these 5 are based on syllogisms. Now in these syllogisms, 3 statements followed by 2 conclusions. 3 statements followed by 2 conclusions. Now in this one, and the questions are about which are the given conclusions logically follows. And next one. Now only few photos are images, isn't it? Only few photos or images is given. All arts are photos. How to write down this one? All arts are photos. And all these arts are photos. Only few photos. Only few means, what do you mean by this only few? Only few means some. That means only some of the photos are images. As only some photos are images, that means there are some photos which are not images. That means all photos cannot be images. Isn't there are some photos which are images, and that means There are some photos which are not images. All photos cannot be a part of image, isn't it? Next one, at least only few images are pics. Only few images are pics means now image and pics. Now this is pic and this is photo. Only few images are pics. That means all images cannot be pics as well, isn't it? All images cannot be pics. First one, no photo is a pic. True or false? No photo is a pic. As of now it is true. Now tell me whether we can able to make this one as false or not. Yes, we can able to make this one as false. Clear? Alternate diagram. How to draw this alternate diagram here? Now the alternate diagram we can able to derive like this or not. Now like this. Now I am drawing the diagram like this. By doing so, alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion false. Then coming to the second, some arts are images. Some arts are images. As of now it is false, isn't it? As of now it is false. Then what is your answer here? Neither 1 nor 2, and it is given in choice 3. Clear? Neither 1 nor 2, choice 3 is the answer. 71. Then coming to question number 72. Now in this 72, what is the information here? Now question number 72, the information is only few doors are curtains. Only few doors are curtains. Tell me how to represent this one. Only few. That means few doors are curtains means some of the doors are curtains. Some doors are curtains, and at the same time all curtains cannot be doors. That means some doors are curtains, at the same time some doors should not be curtain as well, which implies that all doors cannot be curtains. Yesterday we had discussed about this, only and only few. And only few doors are curtains, no curtain is a ring. No curtain is a ring means no intersection between a curtain and a ring. And next one, only few rings are windows. Only some of the rings are windows means all rings cannot be windows. That means there are some rings which are not windows. Then first one, all windows can never be curtained. All windows can never be curtained. Tell me whether it is possible or not. All windows can never be curtained. That means all windows are curtained is not a possibility. Yes, tell me all windows are curtains is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because curtain should also come like this. If curtain comes along with this one, curtain comes like this, isn't it? Now curtain should also come along with this one. If curtain comes along with this one, no curtain is a ring will become false. Hence for me it is not possible. Here also is claiming that it is not possible, hence it is true. Second, all rings can never be doors. Now to make this one, all rings can never be doors. Now I need to check out whether all rings are doors or not. All rings, can all rings be doors? If I write all rings are doors like this, Now tell me, is it possible to write down doors like this or not? All rings are doors. Then what is the statement we have? And only few doors are curtains. Only few doors are curtains. Now also only few doors are curtains is valid. No curtain is a ring. That is also valid here. And few rings are windows. Few rings are windows is also valid. All the statements are possible. Hence for me, all the statements are valid. For me it is possible. His claim is that it is not possible. That is wrong. Hence what is your answer? Only 1 is true. Only 1 is true, and it is given in choice. Only 1, choice 4. Yes, question number 72, it is choice 4. Then coming to question number 73. Now in this 73, tell me what is the information we have. All cars are bikes. All these are the cars which are bikes. All cars are bikes. And no bike is an auto. All cars are bikes. No bike is an auto. And only few autos are race. Only few autos are race means some autos are race. That means some of the autos are not race must also be true. At the same time, all autos should not be race. And first one, no car is an auto. As of now it is true. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn. Because if auto and car are intersected here, then no bike is an auto will become false. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Then coming to the next one, second one, all bikes can never be race. Now in order to prove this one false, now I need to prove all bikes are races or not. Yes, I can able to draw like this. For me it is possible. His claim is that not possible is wrong. Then what is your answer? Only 1 follows. Only 1, that is given in choice 5. Yesterday from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock we had discussed about only this concept itself, isn't it? Now more than 1 hour we have spent just only on only and only few. And some of you people have also attended to that batch as well. Okay? Then, and this is the reason why I have started yesterday, because from today onwards we are going to give in the examination. అందుకే ఒక్కసారి ఎగ్జామ్లో ఇచ్చే ముందు మీకు ఆ క్లారిటీ ఇవ్వాలనేసి నేను మీకు ఆ క్లాస్ పెట్టాను. అది క్లాస్లో కూడా అనౌన్స్ చేసి ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్లో, అండ్ దోస్ హూ వుడ్ లైక్ టు కమ్ అండ్ యూ కెన్ కమ్ అనేసి. ఎస్టర్డే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ హ్యావ్ అటెండ్ ఫర్ దట్ వన్. మొన్న అనౌన్స్ చేసాం నిన్న క్లాస్ ఉండదండి, కొంతమంది వచ్చారు నిన్న. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 74. Then question number 74 is, tell me what is information we have. No toy is teddy bear. No toy is teddy bear means this is toy and teddy bear. No toy is teddy bear. Then what is the next information we have? All teddy bears are lions. All these teddy bears are lions. Only few lions are forest. Only some lions are forest means all lions cannot be forest. Isn't it? Only some of the lions are forest. That means some lions are not forest must also be true, and all lions cannot be forest. Then first one, all toys can never be. All toys can never be forest. Now sir, all toys can never be forest means now we need to prove whether all toys are forest or not. In order to make this one true, now tell me whether I can able to draw toy like this or not. Yes, hence for me all toys are forest is true, is possible. Here he is claiming that not possible, hence his claim is wrong. For me it is possible, and he is stating that it is not possible is wrong. And second, some lions are not toys. No lion is a toy, some lions are not toys is also true. Hence in order to make this one false, now we need to prove all lions are toys. Is it possible to draw like that? If I draw like that all lions are toys, then no toy is a teddy bear will be false. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn, this will be true forever. What is your answer? Only 2 follows. Only 2, and it is given with choice. Choice 3 is the answer. 74, it is choice 3. Then coming to 75, all airplanes are trains. All these aeroplanes are what? All aeroplanes are trains. All these aeroplanes are trains. Then what is the next information here? No train is a racket. No train is a racket. Next, all rackets are buses. All these rackets are what? Buses. Then first information, all buses can never be trains. All buses can never be trains. And second one is what? Second one is a definite conclusion. No aeroplane is a racket. No aeroplane is a racket. As of now it is true. And to make this one false, now we need to prove some aeroplanes are racket. Is it possible to draw like this? No. If I draw aeroplane like this, all aeroplanes are trains will also come. If trains comes like this, no train is a racket will become false. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn, this will be true forever. Then coming to the other one, yes, what is the next conclusion? First conclusion, all buses can never be trains. Now in order to make this one false, now I need to prove all buses are trains. All buses are trains means my train should be like this. Can I draw my train like this? If we draw train like this, then no train is a racket will again be false, because all rackets are trains will be true. Hence alternate diagram cannot be drawn. Hence what happened to this one? Hence for me it is not possible. Here also is claiming that not possible. Hence both the answers are one and the same. Hence both 1 and 2 it is given in choice 1. Clear? Now this is about question number 71 to 75. Any doubts in these 5? Now today we have discussed about only few in some 3 to 4 questions in this. Then 76 to 80. As 76 to 80, tell me what is given in this one, 76 to 80, coding and decoding. As 76 to 80, shall I explain this one, 76 to 80? Next one, 81 to 85. Now in this 81 to 85, what is information we have? Floor arrangement. 8 people D, E, F, G, O, P, Q, R are the 8 persons living on different floors of this one. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1, the one above that is number 2, and so on. Isn't it? Hence in total how many floors we have? 8 floors. Now these 8 floors can be written as 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are the 8 floors we have. 8 persons are living on these 8 different floors. Isn't it? 8 persons. Who are those 8 persons? E, F, G, H, P, Q, R, S. Are the O, P, Q, R are the 8 persons living on these 8 different floors. And any other parameter given along with this one? No, just floor arrangement itself. And next one, G lives on an odd number floor but not on floor number 7. G lives on an odd number floor but not on floor number 7. What are the different possibilities we can have for this G? G can be either on the 5th floor or on the 3rd floor or on the 1st floor. Isn't it? Hence, how many possibilities we have? 3 possibilities. G can be either 5, 3 or 1. Hence, there are 3 possibilities here. And only 3 people live between G and P. Only 3 people between G and P, 1, 2, 3. Here P is here. Now, in this case, only 3 people between G and P must be at this place. And in this case, 1, 2, 3, P must be at this place. Only 3 people between G and P. And there are as many people between P and R as between R and G. P and R equals to R and G. P and R equals to R and G. That means this R must be exact in between P and G. As R is exactly between P and G, in this one R is here, and in this one R is here. Now in this one R is here. Number of people in between P and R is 1. Number of people in between R and G is also 1. Isn't it? Next one. And E lives immediately below P. As E lives immediately below P, now this case is not possible. And in the next case, E lives below P. Now in this one, E lives immediately below P. Next, only 3 people between E and O. Now in between E and O, there must be exactly 3 people, 1, 2, 3, O is here. Now in this case, 3 people between E and O must be on the 8th floor. And D lives immediately above Q. As D lives immediately above Q, in this case, D and Q adjacent to each other is not possible. Because here 1, here 1, here 1, only individual 1, 1 floor were left over, not 2, 2 floors. Hence, this case is also ruled out. D lives immediately above Q. Hence, here it must be D immediately above Q, Q is here. Then who is the other person left over? F is the person left over, F must be at this place. As the order is OD, QP, ER, FG. OD, QP, ER, FG is the order in which these 8 persons are staying on 8 different floors. This is about 81 to 85. Then question numbers 86 to 90. Now in this question numbers 86 to 90, tell me what is the information we have? Input and output. Now in this input and output, question numbers 86 to 90, input and output, tell me what is the information we have? Now in this, how many elements are there? There are some 12 elements. And how many steps are there? There are exactly 6 steps are there. That means in each step exactly 2 elements are being arranged. Then what is the change in this one? First let us finalize the final logic in this one in order to find out the final logic. Then which 2 should be compared here? Yes, tell me what are the elements that are to be compared. And input with the final output. Now jargon, lemon, might, now 3 words. Now these 3 words, what are these 3 words? These are the 3 words which are started with the consonants are written in the descending order, isn't it? Next one, now consonants in the ascending order, J, L and M in the ascending order, and these numbers 32, 46, 68, even numbers in the ascending order. And again, the words which are started with the vowels in the descending order and the numbers, odd numbers in the descending order. Vowels and odd numbers in the descending order and these consonants and even numbers in the ascending order. Isn't it? First 3 words, consonants, next 3 even numbers, next 3 vowels, next 3 odd numbers. Isn't it? Alternately, we have 3 odd, 3 even and so on. Then check out here. How it is following in this one, step 1. Now in step 1, what is the change? We have 68 arranged at the first place. As 68 is what? 68 is the highest even number. 68 is the highest even number and the highest vowel. And these 2. Then from there onwards, 68 shifted to the next place, next place, next place, next place, next place, and so on. And similarly, ultra 1, 2, 3, right hand side. Finally, these 2 will be at the same place. Done with this? After this 68, and the previous even number to 68 is 46, and the previous vowel is erased. Those 2 will be arranged at the last 2 places. Further, they will be shifted to the next position. And the previous even number to 46 is 32. Next one, the previous vowel to E is ample. They will be arranged at the last place, isn't it? Hence, these vowels and these even numbers were finalized. Now we are left with these odd numbers and consonant. Now in the first 3 steps, numbers were arranged at the first 3 places. And in the last 3 steps, numbers will be arranged at the last place, isn't it? Now the consonants were arranged at the first place. Now in the consonant, highest consonant, next consonant, next consonant. Here, this highest odd number, next odd number, next odd number. Further, they will shift to the left hand side and right hand side. Then how to identify this one? Adi ela identify cheyali cheppandi. Manaku konni itu pakka, konni left hand side, right hand side maarutunnayani ela cheppochu. Ikkada chudandi. 3 కామన్ గా ఉన్నాయి. నెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళీ 3 నెంబర్స్ వచ్చాయి. వర్డ్స్ వచ్చాయి, నెంబర్స్ వచ్చాయి. నెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళీ వర్డ్స్ వచ్చాయి, నెంబర్స్ వచ్చాయి. ఇలా మనకి ఆల్టర్నేట్ 3 గ్రూప్స్ ఇలా వచ్చాయి అనుకుంటే ఫస్ట్ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ రెండు ఇంటర్చేంజ్ అవ్వాలి, అప్పుడే మళ్ళీ ఈ రెండు ఇంటర్చేంజ్ అవుతాయి. లేకపోతే అన్ని వర్డ్స్ ఒకే దగ్గర ఉండాలి, అన్ని నెంబర్స్ ఒకే దగ్గర ఉండాలి. అవునా కదా, ఇంతకుముందు మనం చేసాం అది అన్ని నెంబర్స్ ఒకే దగ్గర, అన్ని వర్డ్స్ ఒకే దగ్గర. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి, లాస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో ఎప్పుడు వర్డ్ లేకపోతే ఎప్పుడు నెంబర్, అవన్నీ మనకి నెక్స్ట్ ప్లేస్ షిఫ్ట్ అవుతాయి. ఇక్కడ మనకి 3 numbers 3 words, again 3 words 3 numbers, then only will get in the alternate places. Done with this 86 to 90. Then afterwards 91 to 95. Now in this 91 to 95, tell me what is the information we have. Now there are 7 friends P, Q, R, S, T, isn't it? And 7 people are there, and 7 people have visits 7 different restaurants, namely Subway, KFC, and so on, and starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Now 2 parameters were given, isn't it? As 2 parameters were given here, now who are the persons here? 7 people P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V visit 7 different restaurants, and starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Starting on Monday and ending on Sunday. Now first we need to fix this one at the center. Now starting from Monday and ending on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Starting on Monday and ending on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday are the 6 days we have. Now among these 6 days, tell me what is the answer we have? Then condition number 1. S visits on Friday. S visits on Friday. S is on Friday. And next one, only one person between S and the one who visits Burger King, isn't it? S and the one who visits Burger King, there must be exactly one person. S is on Friday. Now the one who visited Burger King can be either on Sunday or on Wednesday. And so how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. As there are 2 possibilities, now we are writing down the second possibility as well, Burger King. Now the one who visited Burger King must be on Wednesday. Next one, and P visits immediately before the one who visits Burger King. Now P is immediately before the one who visits Burger King. P is here. Now P visits immediately before the one who visits Burger King. Next one, only 3 people between P and the one who visits Fossos. Now between P and the Fossos there must be exactly 3 people. P is here 1, 2, 3. Now here it must be Fossos, isn't it? Now Fossos must be at this place. It also in between P and Fossos there must be exactly 3 people. Fossos is here. 3 people between P and Fossos. Only 2 people visit between Fossos and Wimpy. Between Fossos and Wimpy there must be exactly 2 people, hence this must be Wimpy. 2 people between Fossos and Wimpy, isn't it? And Wimpy. Now Fossos and Wimpy, how many people we must have? Exactly 2 people. Exactly 2 people between Fossos and Wimpy is not possible, because Burger King and Wimpy must be visited on the same day, not possible. And the second case is ruled out. Now we are left with only the first one. U visits on one of the days after the one who visits Wimpy. U is one of the days after one. That means U must be on Sunday. And U visits after Wimpy. Only 4 people visit between U and R. 4 people between U and R, hence R must be on Tuesday. And V visits immediately after R. V is on Wednesday. And R is on Tuesday. V is on Wednesday. 2 people between V and the one KFC. V and KFC exactly 2 people, and the one who visited KFC must be on Saturday. And only 2 people, and only one person visits between KFC and Subway. KFC and Subway there must be exactly 1 people. Here it must be Subway. 1 person between KFC and Subway. V does not visit McDonald's. As V is not McDonald's, hence the one who visited McDonald's must visit on Monday. And next one, T does not visit Subway. As T does not visit Subway, T cannot be on Thursday, hence T must be on Monday. If T is on Monday, tell me who is the person left over here? Q. Q is the person left over, that person must be on Thursday. Next one. Next, what is the restaurant left over here? As the left over will be Taco Bell. Now the one who visited Taco Bell must be on Wednesday. Taco Bell is on Wednesday. Clear? And this is about question numbers 91 to 95. Taco Bell is on Wednesday. Done with this? Then question number 96 to 100. Now in this 96 to 100, tell me what is the information we have. Now in this 96 to 100, there are some 8 persons S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z are the 8 persons seated around a square table in such a way that and 4 of them sit at the 4 corners while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. The one who sit at the 4 corners face the center, while those who sit in the middle of the sides face outside. Now information clearly specified regarding this one. Now 8 persons are there. How many persons? 8 persons. Now these 8 persons are seated around a square table 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 friends S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z are seated around a square table in such a way that 4 of them sit at 4 corners, while 4 sit in the middle of each of the 4 sides. Okay? And the one who sit at the 4 corners are facing the center. The one who are facing the corners are facing the center. The one who sit at the corners are facing the center, and the middle of the sides face outside. Now the persons who are seated in the middle of the sides are facing away from the center. Then condition number 1. Only 3 people between T and W. T sits in the middle of one of the sides of the table. As T sits at one of the middle of the sides, hence T must be at this place. If T is here, 3 people between T and W means T and W must be opposite to each other. And next, T sits in the middle. V sits to the immediate left of T. V is to the immediate left hand side of T. V must be here, immediate left. V sits to the immediate left of T. Only one person between W and U. As only one person between W and U, then how many possibilities we have? We have some 2 possibilities, isn't it? And we have some 2 possibilities, W and U can be here. Then what is the other possibility we have? Now 8 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the persons who are at the centers are away from the center and corners are facing towards the center. Now T is facing here and immediate left hand side T is V. Now W is here. One person between W and U is here. Clear now? How many possibilities we have? We have some 2 possibilities. And Z is one of the immediate neighbors of U. Z is one of the immediate neighbors of U. Now in this case Z must be here. Now in this case we have 2 different possibilities, Z and U. And X sits to the immediate right of Z. As X is to the immediate right of Z and X is to the immediate right hand side of whom? And V sits to the immediate left of only 3 people between T and W. X sits third to the right of Z. X is seated third to the right hand side of whom? 1, 2, 3, X is here. X seated third to the right of Z. Now Z is one of the immediate neighbors of U. If Z can be here or here. Now if Z is here, X sits third to the right of Z. Here Z cannot be here. If Z is here, X and T must be in the same place, not possible. Hence X must be here. X is seated third to the right of Z. And next one, Y is not an immediate neighbor of W. As Y is not an immediate neighbor of W, now Y, in this case, Y must be either here or here. And there are only 2 possibilities. And these 2 possibilities are immediate neighbor of W, which is not possible here, and the second case is completely ruled out. Hence Y must be here. If Y is here, tell me who is the person left over here? Yes, tell me who is the person left over in Kundipens? S, T, U, V, W. Yes, S is the person left over. And the person between X and W is S. Done? And this is about the square table. 8 persons are seated around a square table. And facing, some 4 are towards the center, 4 are away from the center. Yes, anything else left over in this paper? No? Number series on the? Yes, 51 to 55. Now in this question numbers 51 to 55. Number series. Now 180, 191 and so on is information given here. Now 180, 181. Tell me what is the difference? As the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate, it must be under difference only. Isn't it? Yes, what is the difference here? Difference and 12, 203 plus 12 is how much? 215. Undani? Alternative postmate because the numbers are increasing and decreasing. Isn't it? 180 plus how much? 13 and plus 13. Here the difference is how much? 12. Next one is 12. And 12 plus 12 is 215, that is choice 2. Done? Alternate. Or else in the regular format if you go, now the difference is 11, next difference is 2, next difference is 10, next difference is 3, 11, 10, 9, 2, 3, 4. Then also you will get the same answer. The next one, question number 52. Now in this question number 52, 3, 4, 9. Now the numbers starting with 3, ending with 568. As the numbers are increasing at a very faster rate, it must be under product or combination here. Hence, it cannot be under product because 3 and 4 cannot be related in the product, it must be combination. As what is the combination we have? 3 into 1 plus 1. Next 4 into 2 plus 1. And 9 into 3 plus 1. Next one 28 into 4 plus 1. 28 into 4 plus 1 is last digit must be 3. Only in choice 4 we have last digit as 3, that is choice 4. into 4 plus 1. Next one, question number 53. Now in this 53, now number starting with the 5, ending with how much? 418. As the numbers are in the decreasing order, we need to start in the reverse order. Now 208 and 418, what is the difference here? Into 2 plus 2. 208 into 2 is 416 plus 2, 418. 102 into 2 is 204 plus 2, 208. 48 into 2. 48 into 2 is how much? 102 into 2 plus 4. Plus 4 అవుతుంది కదా. Now 48 into 2, 96. 96 plus 8. Next one, into 2 plus 10 must be 38, isn't it? Hence, what should be the number here? Into 2 plus 2, 4, 6. ఇక్కడ మనకి 6 అవుతుంది కదా, into 6. Next one, here it must be how much? Into 2 plus 8 and into 2 plus 10 and so on. వస్తుందండి? Now, into 2 plus 2, into 2 plus 4, 48 into 2, 96 plus 6, and next one, into 2 plus 8 and 20. 20 into 2 plus 8 is 48. Into 2 plus 8. Now 5 into 2 plus 10. 5 into 2, 10 plus 10 is 20. Hence, what is the answer here? Choice 3, 20 is the answer. 53. Then question number 54, 3, 1.5, 1.5, 3, 12 and so on. 3 and 1.5 means the number is multiplied with how much? Into 0.5. 3 into 0.5, into 1, into 2, into 4. 0.5 and 1 into 2, into 2, into 2, 4 into 2, 8. 12 into 8 is how much? 96, that is choice 3. 54, choice 3. Then coming to question number 55. 153, 155, the difference is 2. 55 and 60, the difference is 5. And here the difference is 10. Here the difference is how much? 17. Now 2 and 5 difference is 3. Here the difference is 5. Here it is 7. And next one is 9. 17 plus 9, 26. Hence 213. 213, that is given in choice 5. Clear? Or else these numbers 2, 5, 10, 17 can also be written as 1 square plus 1, 2 square plus 1, 3 square plus 1, 10, 4 square plus 1 is 17, 5 square plus 1 is 26, 187 plus 26, 213. Clear? Now this is about paper number 272.